Friends, myself Shushobhan Chatterjee, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering Department, SRIST, Baduypur. Now I am going to describe regarding the drill part 2, where I have to start first of all the nomenclature of tap. In the previous lecture, in last part, I have discussed regarding the tapping operation. Now, what is the actual tap that I am showing you through a figure? This is a figure of tap which is used in drilling machine. In this machine, in this figure, we are observing the two views: this front view and the top view here. And here, this is the length which is called shank length, and this is the thread length, and this is overall length. Okay, and here there is a chamfer portion up to this portion, this slight angle chamfer portion. There are teeth here which we are observing clearly, and this there is a thread head angle here, and there are point. This is called point diameter, and this inside this diameter is called chord dia. This is one view, and this is called chamfer relief. This is flute. This portion is called flute. So the angle I have shown you here clearly, we are observing this angle. This is called pitch. From one thread to one thread, this is called pitch. Okay, this is called pitch, and there are different angles I have shown you clearly here. And this particular note I have given you in the Google Classroom. You will go through this note, particularly this the nomenclature of this tap, and particularly this tap used for different tapping operation of different material. So at the time of tapping operation in drilling machine, the speed are different. That depends on the material. Of machining material. If we cut this aluminium, then the tapping speed will be 15 to 50 meter per minute. But whenever we will cut the CI, the speed will be 15 to 35 meter per minute. And whenever we will cut the steel, the harder material, then the speed will be slightly lesser, the 13 to 25 meter per minute. Okay. So this is the nomenclature of the tap. Now I am coming to the next portion, this type of drill and reamer. Type of drill and reamer. There are 7 number of drill. Number 1 is flat or spade drill. Number 2 is straight fluted drill. Number 3 is two-lip twist drill. This parallel shank and taper shank. Number 4 is oil hole drill. Number 5 is step drill. Number 6 chord drill, and last is carbide tipped drill. So flat drill. Here I am showing you this include angle. This angle is 45 degree. The two views here. This is a point. Okay, this is a point of this cutting point, and they sometimes used when a same size twist drill is not available. Okay, and it is used for making smaller diameter using low cutting speed and high feed rate. Okay. And it is made by the forging process to shaper ground to size, then hardened and tempered. The cutting edge varies from 90 to 120 degree, and clearance angle, relief angle at the cutting edge is 3 to 8 degree. Okay. This is a flat or spade drill. Next, second drill is straight fluted drill. The straight flute drills means the flute is straight. Okay. And the group is like that. This is a straight flute, and this type of drill is not convenient in standard practice, as the chips do not come out from the hole automatically. It is mainly used for drilling soft material like brass, copper, etc. It is used for sheet metal drilling work. Okay. Next is coming to twist drill. It is very important. And it is maximum in most common type of drill which is used in industry, in manufacturing, the drilling operation for different material, and this name is called twist drill. there are there are various type of twist drill here: parallel shank short series, parallel shank stop series, parallel shank long series, tapered shank twist drill, tapered shank core drill, okay, and oil tube drill, center drill. There are different type of twist drill, but we will use this. This straight shank means the shank is straight, parallel to axis in equal side. But if this shank which is fitted in the spindle, if it is taper, then it's called tapered shank. This is the difference between the tapered shank and twist drill. Okay, so I am now showing you the nomenclature of the twist drill here. That is clear to you. Nomenclature of the twist drill, which clearly showing the figure of this drill here, clearly showing the figure of the drill here, and here we are showing one front view. Okay, so this portion is called shank, and this is tang, and this total is overall length. This up to this level. After this shank, this length is called body, and this from this flute, this is called flute length. So this flute is a spiral form, and this angle is called helix angle. Okay, and this angle is called point angle. This include angle. This point angle is or leap angle we can explain, and this angle is 118 degree. Okay, and this is called cutting tip. This length is called leap length, and this is called body clearance. This is called lead. This portion is called lead. This is helix angle. So from this portion to this portion is called lead of helix. And this length from this portion to this portion is called point length. So it is a total nomenclature of twist drill, and this drill is particularly used for manufacturing process, and it is a tapered shank drill. Okay, so we are using this drill in maximum place. Now the twist drill nomenclature I have shown you, and here we are just showing you the cutting speed for drilling. Cutting speed for drilling using tungsten carbide tip drill, and here this work materials aluminum, brass, bronze, cast iron or cast iron soft and hard. The speed are almost 50 to 150 millimeter, and in case of aluminum, but if it is cast iron, the speed will be lesser, 30 to 55 millimeter. And the feed also here I am showing you that depends on the drill size. So the feed is will be 0.010 to 0.025 millimeter per evolution feet in case of aluminum, but if it is a cast iron, then the feed is almost will be increased slightly, almost same 0.015 to 0.25 millimeter. Okay, so we are just showing you this cutting speed for drilling operation, and this page also I have given you in your Google Classroom. Next I am coming to type of reamer. Reamer also, this is a tool which finish the drill hole which I have drilled previously. So there are, as per IS specification, there are different type of reamer. There are number one is chucking reamer with parallel shank. Then next machine bridge reamer. Third is machine jig reamer, parallel head reamer, parallel taper shank reamer, sail reamer, taper pin head reamer, expansion reamer. Okay, so there are different type of reamer. I have just explained. I am showing you the figure of the reamer here. So this is a nomenclature or geometry of this reamer, which I have also given you in Google Classroom note. This is almost same as a twist drill. There is also overall length. This is shank length. Almost all same. This is flute length. You just see this. This is the actual size. This is the chamfer angle. Okay, and this chamfer angle, and this is the cutting edge. This is called cutting edge. This angle is called helix angle. This angle is called helix angle. So we are showing you the nomenclature of the reamer. Now I am showing you the different type of hole. These holes are through hole. Next is the blind hole. Next is the third is blind hole with flat bottom. Fourth number is the counter bore. Fifth is counter sink and spot facing. This spot facing and this is called step drilling. So these various type of hole we can make through drilling machine. Okay. Now I am coming to the last portion of this notes. This is the drilling time estimations. So we are making a drilling operation here. Say this is the drilling operation. The drill is coming downward and it is rotating also. If the total length is L and the job length is small n and big length is the total length. So that is a breakthrough distance, this A, and this initial approach is 2 to 3 millimeter. This is called A1, and this breakthrough distance A, this is called capital A. So if the drill rotate in n RPM, then the cutting speed is equal to V equal to pi dn by 1000 meter per minute, where V equal to cutting speed and D is the diameter of the drill in millimeter, and n is rotational speed of drill in revolution per minute. So we can calculate V equal to pi dn by 1000. Now we are calculating the total length of the job L. L is equal to nothing but small l plus AL. AL plus A1 plus A. A1 means this is the initial approach. A1 plus A. A is the breakthrough distance. So this L is length of the hole or width of the hole. A1 is the initial approach, that is taken 2 to 3 millimeter, and this A is coming from this case. If alpha is equal to 59 degree, this alpha. If it is 59 degree, then this then A is equal to D by twice tan alpha. So D by twice tan alpha means D by 3.3286. This is the formula. D is the diameter of the drill hole. So we can calculate the time for the drilling is equal to L by F into N. So L is coming from here, small l plus A1 plus A. A is coming from D by twice tan alpha. Alpha is equal to 59 degrees, so it is coming D by 3.3286. So we can calculate capital L, and if we know F feed and N RPM, then we can easily calculate the machining time of this drilling operation. So it is very interesting. Whenever you are going to calculate the machining time, you can calculate the machining time here. So this is the all of these drilling sections discussed. If you have any question regarding the total drilling of part 1 and part 2, you can ask me afterwards. Thank you to everybody.